preaching about parasites. New research co-authored by University of Otago zoologist Hamish Spencer is shedding light on the importance of conserving parasites. He says it's natural that people want to get rid of parasites they deem a risk to endangered animals, but he argues that mild infections can be beneficial for the host in helping them survive long term.
Parasites are important because they're an intimate part of the environment that animals have. All animals have parasites, often quite a number of different parasites, and they've evolved together. They're an integral part of their environment. And as conservation biologists, we're trying to preserve the processes that generate biodiversity as well as the elements of biodiversity.
Spencer conducted the research alongside evolutionary biologist Marlene Zuck from the University of Minnesota. The idea arose from a discussion about the hygiene hypothesis, that a too clean environment can lead to weak immunity.
We know in people, for example, that parasites can be very important in helping their immune system develop properly, and there's experimental evidence for that from mice as well. And that probably applies to endangered species, so birds and various other things that we're trying to preserve.
One local example of a species potentially suffering from the eradication of a parasite is the kakapo. A type of tapeworm thought to be extinct was recently found in 2 young kakapo, which were quickly treated, meaning the tapeworm disappeared again. Spencer says that may be one reason why the kakapo population isn't growing fast enough.
I think it's interesting that kakapo have had all these troubles breeding in the preservation program. Now, that might not be to do with immune systems. It might be to do with the fact they're inbred or they're not getting the appropriate nutrients in their diet. There's all sorts of reasons. But maybe it's something to do with their immune systems.
Spencer says he'd ideally like the research to inform conservation managers about the best way to deal with animal parasites. He says it's hard to distinguish between good and bad parasites, but that's essential in maintaining biodiversity. Ruby McAndrew, 39, Dunedin News.